Mary.
And Amma.
You guys press a like, share, subscribe,
and comment
down below, you all, because today we are going to be talking about Real Housewives of Potomac. But we do apologize if you guys hear the fan. It's a blackout in Tanzania. We're using our generator. It's hot as hell. So hopefully y'all can hear us.
Yes, but we will be yelling.
Woohoo! But y'all, Gizelle, I just want to go ahead and talk about the colorism, because honestly, it was let's just call a spade a spade.
Yeah.
Nobody really wanted to get honest about colorism.
No.
And why would the lighter skinned people sit down there and say, yes, I am a colorist? My thing is, I feel like colorism is actually a very subconscious thing. I feel like sometimes you don't even realize that you're doing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just innate. You know what I'm saying? I do agree with Karen what she said, that, you know, you have the lighter skinned ones who are in the house and the darker skinned ones who are out in the field. You know, I do believe there was some slave master who has said that, you know, if you separate the blacks from each other, you'll separate them for hundreds and hundreds of years, whatever. My thing is, yes.
You separate by the pigment of their skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. And we do see that it has permeated throughout the black community.
Yeah.
My thing is, at some point, yes, we can blame slavery, but also at some point we have to say, I am a human being. I am aware of what colorism is, which to me is basically just like racism.
Yeah.
Because it's just like racism is like people do certain stuff to you based off the color of your skin.
Yeah.
Colorism, I do certain stuff to you because of your skin.
Yeah.
It's just it's in the same community.
Exactly.
So as far as I'm concerned, it's just as bad as racism.
It is.
So, and my thing is, it's so bad in our community.
Yeah.
So really,
it is.
It's an issue. It's like there's racism in our own community, and it's on a consistent level. I don't care how many times Gizelle, Mia, Robin actually say they're not colorists. I don't believe that. Because my thing is, well, this is my issue. One,
the only person I will say is it's iffy for me.
Karen.
No. Not Karen.
I don't feel like Karen is necessarily
I don't.
I don't get those vibes from Karen.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't thinking of Karen as light skin, but yeah, she is light skin, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
I wasn't thinking of Karen as light skin, but the only person that I will say is that I'm not quite, I wouldn't say 100% she's colorist, is Ashley. That's the only person I will say. Because sometimes she actually tries to do the right thing. Especially with the whole thing with Wendy. And the throwing of the stuff. I think that she goes back and forth with Candace because she and Candace have a whole history.
They actually just don't like each other.
I don't think it's because of colorism.
Color.
So with Ashley, I don't really see colorism with her.
Yeah.
I don't. I actually don't.
Karen?
No, I actually don't see with Karen.
I didn't see with Karen.
I don't see with Karen. I think that Karen is aware.
She doesn't clink up with them. No, she doesn't click up with them at all. She's actually like her own person. And
Karen knows who she is. Karen knows the history of colorism.
Yeah.
And I think that through the years, she has really worked to be self-aware.
Absolutely.
And not let someone else be a victim of any colorism from her.
Yeah.
So with her, I feel like it's someone who's aware of it.
Yeah.
She knows the privilege of being the lighter hue.
Yeah.
In America, right?
Yeah.
And so she goes
and
out
also with the black men.
Yeah. And she has a moral compass. That's what I'm Karen. When you
Gizelle
have a moral compass, it's very rare for colorism to take you unawares and be subconscious in your behavior. With Ashley, I don't see colorism. Actually, I see her calling them two out, but she's not going to say that they're colorists. The thing that I had a problem with Ashley in this thing is when she says she doesn't like to hear, or it upsets her when she hears, I guess, the Candace and Wendy or darker people talking about colorism and saying that they feel colorism from her or something. And my thing with Ashley was this: Wendy and Candace, you guys were way too quick to say, "Oh, I'm happy Ashley acknowledges it."
No,
blah, blah. She didn't acknowledge it. She didn't acknowledge your pain. She actually did not want to hear your pain. That's what she said. But even though she said that, I don't see Ashley as being colorist. She's just maybe, it's kind of really extra sensitive, or maybe she's feeling guilty about it.
Yeah.
About the privilege she has, because she says she's aware of those privileges and stuff. But in that moment, the Wendy and Candace were talking about, especially Wendy, I felt that she totally discounted it because she's like, I feel bad when you, I don't like to hear when you are feeling this way. It's their feeling.
It actually reminds me, there was this one video we had done or whatever, and we were talking about culture.
Yes.
Well, we were talking about Suki, right? And how, remember Suki, we were doing it was a Sister Wives review, and it was about culture.
Okay.
And some people got in our comment section talking about how, oh, it's not about race. Please stop talking about it. Don't make it something that it's not. Mind you, the idiots actually did not realize that culture and race are two different things.
Yeah,
so it reminded me of when they basically decided to come onto our channel and we're two black women and want to tell us that, oh, please don't talk about race. If I want to talk about race on my damn channel, I'll talk about it all damn day. You can go somewhere else, as far as I'm concerned.
But
so
we were
that's
able
what
we were able to actually talk to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And help them understand what it is.
Well, what we did is we checked them, basically. But that's what it sounds like to me.
In
basically,
very diplomatic way.
Yes.
In the kindest of ways.
Yes. But that's what it sounded like to me. It's like you basically, I'm here talking to you about my pain. You're telling me basically to shut up about it.
Yes,
you
I don't want to hear it.
But my thing is, Candace should not have led this talk at all.
Absolutely
because
not.
Because one, Candace does not know herself.
She's delusional.
Two, Candace is actually still trying to get into this clique
with Robin and Gizelle,
who actually hate your ass.
Yes,
actually hate
you. They can't stand you, and they are colorists.
And Robin and Gizelle absolutely
and they are aware of it.
They're aware of it,
and they don't give a damn.
They actually don't give a damn. And even Gizelle said, I don't care if she threw 100 drinks on her. I don't like her. So whatever she went through, I actually didn't give a shit about. Robin and Gizelle are very colorist. But Candace is in this place where she's still trying to kiss their ass.
Yes.
As far as I'm concerned. Even though they have been through stuff, even though she told her dwindling uterus, all this stuff, Candace would love to be in their clique.
Yes.
Remember that time when we were talking about how, oh, would you guys do a threesome, Robin, Gizelle, and Ashley? And she's like, no, it'll be a quadruple. I'll be there too.
I know.
No one even said you would be there. No one wanted you there.
No.
But she loves to act like, oh, Robin, she's my big sister. Gizelle's my big sister. All this stuff. She's the most loyal to me. Like, Candace is actually delusional. But she actually wants to be in this clique.
The person most loyal to you is actually Wendy.
Exactly. But because she wants to be in this group
so badly,
she actually would not call it out. And she said there's no colorism in this group. Yet you want to talk about it though. I know. She should have shut the hell up. Because she's the wrong one to lead this conversation. Because she's still kissing her butt and she wants to be in that light-skinned bandit clique. You know, they don't like you. No. She can't even see it.
They can't stand you.
They can't stand you. But yet you still think it's some fruity relationship. It's giving delusional.
Yes. Very Mary Brown vibes.
Yes, absolutely.
That is what, remember with Nicki Minaj when she just got so tired of Candace?
Like she would defend them and she wouldn't.
I know.
She was like, please don't shut up.
Please just shut
sit
up.
And sit down. Like, even she's like.
Nicki was just like, shut the hell up. They don't like you, but she can't just say that. You know what I'm saying? They don't like you. You're not light enough. You're not the right hue. You will never be a part of their clique. Yeah. Because they are colorists. They are colorists. That's what they are. And I feel like as soon as Mia got on the thing, I knew that they were gonna come straight with Mia.
I think Mia, Gizelle, and Robin are definitely colorists. Those three, those are the ones who are the most colorist.
I think so. I think that Mia, I think she does have colorist tendencies. I think she knows about the colorist privilege, just like Ashley knows. I see Mia using her lightness, right? Either as a weapon with someone who she doesn't like, or she uses it to kind of, get more people to be on her side. Right. But I don't see Mia as totally colorist. I don't. I actually don't. I think that she's aware of it and she will use it when it benefits her. Or like in the case of Wendy, she didn't like Wendy, she felt intimidated by Wendy. Yeah. And she was willing to go on this colorist clique. Yeah. So that she can have ammo against Wendy. That's how I felt. Okay. With Mia. But I wouldn't say Mia, she just is colorist, because colorists, people who are colorists to me, they walk with it.
Yeah.
They're always about that. If someone new comes to the group, based solely on the pigmentation of your skin, Gizelle and Robin decide whether they're going to be friends with you or not.
Yeah.
Gizelle is the worst of them, and I feel bad that she has darker kids.
Yeah.
Because she's the absolute worst of them.
Absolutely.
And it's not something you can hide. She is so colorist, it's not even funny.
I mean, look at venom that she said,
and
where she said that I don't like
yes.
her. So I didn't give a damn.
Yes.
The way
and the
she
only
said it,
reason Gizelle doesn't like Wendy is because Wendy is highly educated.
Looks better than her.
Gorgeous.
On her worst
She's
day.
confident.
Yeah.
And for a colorist person like Gizelle,
oh, she can read her like a book.
For a colorist person like Gizelle, the worst person she can imagine is a dark-skinned woman who knows who she is, confident.
Yeah.
And toots her own horn too.
Yeah, and can check you.
And
doesn't count out to you. Doesn't squirm away whenever you come at her. She checks you.
And that to me, she has an issue. Mia, she uses colorism but in a different way. Mia is the kind of light-skinned one who will want like a darker friend to stand next to her.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that if a guy sees, especially black men who most of them are colorists as F, even if the person is not easy on their eyes like Mia is, they will always go to that person instead of going to a beautiful dark-skinned woman next to her.
They would rather go get someone who is lighter skinned, probably disabled, has nothing going for them, rather than getting a dark-skinned black woman who has everything going for her.
Like a woman like Wendy.
It actually doesn't matter what she got going on. It don't matter if she ain't got shit going on. As long as you are white or you are light-skinned, that's all that matters.
I think most black men in America, I will say, most of them.
Absolutely.
And so Mia, because she knows she's not very beautiful, I think she uses like a darker person next to her. She's one of those women who likes to have a dark-skinned friend.
Absolutely.
One, to mammy her. Two, to just be there so that she gets those kicks when the person, it makes her feel good. Oh, but deep down in her, yes, but deep down in Mia though, she does recognize. Like, when she recognized the beauty in Wendy and Candace. You never will hear Gizelle saying that. No. Or say, Candace and Wendy, please. Wendy, we're talking about Deborah. She's like, Deborah, please. Those men are not leaving their wives bigly. Yeah. Candace and Mia, what did she say? They were like, Candace and Wendy were like a 9 or 8 or something.
Yeah. And she said Deborah's like a -2.
Okay, so and she was light skinned.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
Gizelle and Robin never would have said that. So that's why you have the most colorist, which is Gizelle.
Yeah.
Then you have Robin down here trying to pretend here and there with Candace.
Yeah.
And then you have Mia here, the one who likes to use dark-skinned women as mommies.
Third-tier colorist. His first-tier colorist is Gizelle.
You got the tiers, man. Like I do the NBA, I got the first-tier players.
Hello.
I have the one who has a different stratosphere.
That's what we're gonna call Gizelle. Gizelle's the first-tier colorist. That's gonna be the title of this on YouTube.
That is the dynamite level, Gizelle. You are on dynamite level, oh. You are at the very top. Yes, and then you got Robin there, who is always led around like a sheep. Robin is not very bright. She's not.
She is actually
not very bright. She's not a very bright person.
No, she's not.
And she's being led by Gizelle.
And
I think Robin wants to be a decent person, but she gives up so easily. And
she's easily influenced.
Robin is not very bright. That's why one stays getting over this woman.
The fact that she knew this man did not have sex with her just tells me all I need to know about
when she was mixing, whatever the hell she was mixing, and Andy was talking to her, that woman looked for a moment that she wasn't in that room, that her mind was not in that room.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think I talked about that last time, and I felt really sorry for her.
Yeah.
Because I know how that looks when a woman gets there, a woman who is with a man, and she gets to that space when she's losing her mind. Just for the stuff that this man is pulling on her day in and day out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how she looks. But while I feel sorry for you, Robin, until you really come into your own, you're gonna always be led by colorism ways. And I feel like you could be better than that, Robin. But this is a choice that you make.
Mm-hmm.
It's an absolute choice that you make. You know, and I have a feeling that their mothers, both of them there, because I saw Robin's mom.
Yeah.
She doesn't seem to be a very kind person. You know, even the way when she talks to her daughter, there's something there that she's not very kind.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know how Giselle's mom is, but I will bet that their moms talk to them about the privilege of having green eyes and being light skinned.
Yeah.
And how they need to move around.
My thing is just
That's how I
and
feel.
Robin, I feel like they went out of their way to get men that were darker than them because they knew that they would kind of worship the ground that they walked on. Just for them to be in effed up relationships and for them to treat them just like how they treat dark skinned women.
Well,
like they got the same black man.
Like Cynthia G would say.
Yes.
If you don't know Cynthia G,
please go hop on that channel.
Hop on her channel and learn all the intricacies
of the black man
of black men, colorism, all of that stuff. Just hop onto her channel. She will give you a lot of information.
I also believe that Gizelle, she has used her color in order to try to get men. And she falsely thought that somebody would treat her well based on her skin tone. Yeah. And she quickly realized that that's not the case. Yeah. And I feel like she also someone who has used her color over the years to try to get over on people or to do evil stuff.
And put down dark-skinned women.
Absolutely. Because she was talking about how you'll be 6 feet under before this fades. My thing is, because of your genes, it seems like it's kind of aging like milk. Yeah. Quite quickly.
Yeah. From last year to this year, she is.
That neck is sagging, honey.
It's showing. She actually looks older than Karen, and Karen is looking younger.
Yeah.
As time is going by, I don't know how she's doing it, but she is. And Gizelle, maybe you need to be talking to Karen.
Yeah, no, I don't think she likes Karen because Karen knows who she is.
Karen knows the mentality of a colorist.
Of a Gizelle.
She knows the mentality, and that's why she deals with her the way she does.
Absolutely.
You know, but she can't just come out and say it. Yeah. I think that there's an unwritten code. Yeah. And the reason why I'm able to recognize that unwritten code that colorist people have is because it's the same unwritten code Africans have. And if we're with all Africans, it will be the same code that Sierra Leoneans will have. It's the same code that foreigners have. Okay? Regardless of what race you are. If you are, let's say it's all Americans in here, right? And then there's me, and then there's another foreigner from Europe. Or another foreigner from Asia or whatever. You know what's going to happen? We, as foreigners, it's like an unwritten code. If something's happening or we're not going to tell on each other or whatever, as long as we're not breaking any laws.
Right.
But foreigners stick together in America, regardless where you come from.
Right.
It's an unwritten code.
Yeah.
The same thing with Africans. If we find ourselves working in a space or in school somewhere, we're going to bind together, which means that if something happens outside of law breaking and stuff like that, we are always going to have each other's backs.
Yeah.
I used to work in the hospital. There was this European girl. We were like this among the other Americans. It's an unwritten code. Colorist people have that. Yeah. So I feel like Mia, Ashley, they're aware of that.
Yeah.
Gizelle, Robin. So when the stuff happened with Wendy, that's how they just closed in ranks with each other. You saw it right there. Yeah. And that's why they were very upset when Mia said she's leaving. Because to them, that means that the dark-skinned people got to win that day. So they were like, no, you can't leave. You can't not leave the party, but she was leaving, like she was gone. Yeah. Right? And they're like, no. Yeah. Because they did not want a dark-skinned person to win over a light-skinned person.
They'd rather let Wendy leave.
Yes.
Even though she was the victim.
And
Robin, you
that's
sat
why,
there on my couch and you lied.
Yes.
You actually were antagonizing her.
Absolutely.
And you were an effing liar.
Absolutely. And the other thing, too, you saw the difference with Monique. the way they went in, calling her aggressive, all of those
You are a
cold black
disgrace.
woman terms.
You're a disgrace to black women
Yes.
everywhere.
Oh, my daughters.
Giselle, you stay disgracing biracial people. Because you ain't black.
Oh, actually, she's actually not. You know, I think their parents are, she and Robin, I think their parents are just light skinned. But probably maybe both parents.
Biracial, black, whatever the hell you is, you is wrong, and you are a disgrace to black people or biracial people, whatever the hell you are. That's my point. You are a disgrace.
You're the disgrace to womanhood.
Exactly. The way you go and you just are so vile-mouthed.
Yeah.
Like you guys stay like, and for me who is here in a foreign country, people only see what they see on TV.
Yeah.
About African Americans.
Yeah.
That's all they know.
Yeah.
So when you go up there and you lie on people and then you say all this vile stuff and then you go around cussing and doing all this ridiculous stuff, you are also disgracing people. And you're giving black people, biracial people a bad name worldwide. It's just like all the rappers who go out there in their thongs. They see us, African American women, and they think that they're aggressive, they're overly sexual, and that they're freaks. Globally. Just based off of what they see. Because what y'all don't understand, when y'all go out there and you put your ASS out there, and you start talking all types of bota and acting a certain way, people globally, which black people are actually traveling now, that's what they think immediately. Okay? So
Gizelle doesn't have a moral compass.
No, you don't. So you're not making black women or biracial people look any better, Gizelle. So please.
And the fact of the matter is, I feel bad because she has dark-skinned daughters.
She does. Yeah, you're taking after their dad.
For someone to be this colorist, I wonder how it affects them behind closed doors. Only time will tell. Only time will tell.
I mean, you see how Jackie Christie was with her daughter, what is it? We have not watched Basketball Wives.
The dark-skinned daughter.
We were supposed to watch Basketball Wives.
Yes, we were.
We have to find it today.
The dark-skinned daughter, So,
but I think that was, let's just quickly wrap up with
I was very happy that Wendy cried.
She should cry more. It was hard for her. But Andy quickly got in the middle of that. Well, it's time for us to have lunch.
Yes, and he did the same thing with when he was getting on Gizelle. He should have stayed there for a while, but stopped that and went on to Candace. Now, what she had said about she can't trust these hoes.
So Andy does not like.
Clearly.
Andy does. I feel like, as far as I'm concerned, he's on the side of the colorist. That's all I got to say.
Well, he doesn't like Candace.
And he definitely don't like Wendy either.
Yeah, I think he's also intimidated by Wendy.
Yeah.
And this is the thing that happens, Wendy, when you are so, educated, you have all these degrees, when you go on these shows, maybe people are feeling some kind of way. Because it's like, oh, she has all these degrees and stuff like that. Sometimes people are intimidated.
I feel like Wendy shouldn't be on the show. She has too much going on. And she's too high value to be on a show like this, as far as I'm concerned.
But Wendy, the reason why she's on this show, I think that she's still in a space in her life, like she's trying to figure out like what she loves and stuff like that.
It's like an experiment.
It's kind of like all my life, especially as an African woman, I know this, how you have your parents tell you what you need to be. It's only three things, so doctor, engineer, and attorney.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was kind of sad to see that he was, because I'm much older than Wendy. I was kind of sad to see when she said the same thing. And I said, well, that sucks. That we as Africans, we're still doing that to our children. Hopefully, like her children, when you have to go through that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it made me sad that, oh my God, 20 years later, I think I'm 20 years older than Wendy.
But you can never say that Africans are poor. They always have their money because they got good jobs.
Yeah. I mean, but still, it's hard when you go down that road.
Yeah.
And then you feel as though I never had a say in my life and what I want to do. So I think that's why she's doing this. And it's nice to see. It's nice to see an educated, black woman and what you're doing and all that stuff. Yeah. But I feel like what else was? I'm sorry, I kind of lost.
I don't think there's anything else really to talk about.
Jacqueline coming out. We can't wait to find out more.
Yeah.
Of what she was saying.
Because the thing is, I mean, Mia was like, well, I was overwhelmed when you came because you needed so much support when she gave you her babysitter who was her sister and all this stuff. I feel like Mia kept on trying, because she kept on saying we. We really wish this did not have to come out on TV. We this, we this. You and Jacqueline are not friends anymore. Why are you saying we?
I think she doesn't.
She's feeling very out of place because Jacqueline is not on her side anymore.
I really think so. Mia is one of those colorist people.
She needs someone to back her
The
up.
third tier one, they always need to have their dark skinned friend next to them. I mean, it is what it is. I've lived way too long in America not to know these things.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think she does feel out of water.
And
I think that she wants to apologize to Jacqueline, I think, but I think she has beaten her down so much through the years.
Well, also on this show.
This has been her habit, Jacqueline being lower than her.
And now it's on
so
TV.
It's hard, right, for her to say sorry.
Yeah.
And the reason also I even said that Mia, I'm still kind of whatever about her. That's why she's on a third tier colorist.
Yeah.
Because a colorist like Gizelle will never have apologized to Wendy.
No.
Even when she tried to apologize to Candy, it was some kind of
I'm apologizing to you. I'm apologizing to you now.
It was some
that
stuff. And Candice caught her on that. Candice will be great, but Candice is still, and I think, you know something, I think Candice's mother probably is colorist.
For sure.
I think so. And so in Candice's mind,
her
mother, she feels
validation.
that a lighter skinned person, yes, she needs validation by being in their group. Even though her mom is dark skinned.
Yeah.
That don't mean the mom is not colorist.
No.
I have a girlfriend who was married to this, she's dark like myself, married to a light skinned guy. The mother was darker than me. And could not stand that girl because she was too dark. She was married to a light man, and that's how her son was married.
Wow.
But she couldn't stand her. And the things that she will say to her. Colorist as hell, this woman. And she's darker than me. She's as black as my hair on my head.
Hot mess.
But she was colorist. So I feel as though Candice's mother is like that. That's why she's still seeking. She feels as though she will be somebody. If Robin, well, forget Ashley, she can't stand Ashley. But if Robin and Gizelle, if they will be her friends.
Yeah.
And bring her into the clique.
Yeah.
That's why she sometimes doesn't seem as loyal to Wendy as I feel Wendy loyal to her.
Yeah, not at all. She's not loyal to Wendy whatsoever, and it's really just a mess. Wendy needs to actually put her in a box.
Put her in a box.
And I just would not even really be sticking up for Candice like that, because as far as I'm concerned, she's a traitor. You said that Robin's more loyal to you than anyone. You are a dumb broad to say that. Real dumb. Real dumb.
She's delusional.
No, real dumb.
She's really delusional.
As she slammed that speaker on the phone and put that video on where you said that these bees ain't loyal. F these. These ain't shows.
Rubber that is copy though. But we'll be breaking out fast.
I've actually been doing better though. I've been doing better with my cursing.
We'll have to make up for our rubber that all the time with cursing.
No, so I'm not. Listen, we're gonna do this show either early in the morning before we eat, or we're gonna do it late at night. I feel like we're gonna have to do it late at night.
Fast.
Yeah, cause y'all gonna get me. I'm trying to seek all the blessings of Ramadan. I'm trying to get my miracles.
Yes.
So listen, YouTube gonna be on the short calls. Y'all got 24 days to enjoy us. But yeah,
22.
22. But I think that's it, y'all. We're already at 30 minutes. This is ridiculous. It's Mary. We invite y'all to like,
share,
subscribe.
Look, you all comment. Keep it straight. No chasers.
No chaser.
Let us know if you think we were on point.
Yeah.
About the colorist.
Let us know who's top tier, who's second tier, and who's third tier colorist.
Tell us what you think about the tiers.
Yeah.
Of the colorism.
Yeah.
And
it's wrong. I mean we're joking about it, but I mean it's serious. It's serious.
Let me tell you something very quickly. Actually, no. I'm gonna make this a story. Colorism story. Remind me.
And we'll
tell you my story, not a colorism story. What I see. But let us know your stories.
But y'all, honestly,
if you think someone has discriminated against you, another black person, because of the hue of your skin, or if you feel like anyone has mistreated you for the hue of your skin, whether light, whether dark, Let us know in the comments down below.
I've only gotten it from black men, which me honestly, I did not even.
You know what
I
it
didn't
was.
recognize it at all until I came home. Because my thing is, we never even had a conversation about race.
From college.
Yeah, we never had a conversation about race. Even though I was going to Atlanta, we never talked about race. It's only now that I've gotten into it. And that now when you're talking to me about it, I'm like, oh my God, that's what that was?
Yeah. Now I can talk to you about it.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I am kind of happy that I went to college and I didn't really know all of that because I felt like it would have hurt me even more.
Yeah.
Me, I'm like...
You're messing with your mind and you're very sensitive.
I am very sensitive.
So, no.
But now it's like, when you tell me, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. I mean, more than half the people that I went to college with are not in my life. Actually, all of them really are not in my life. I think I have maybe one or two that hit me up on my Instagram or whatever. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway, y'all, let's get it popping in the comment section and let's be real. I don't want nobody being diplomatic or trying to be fake.
Tell it how it is.
Thank you.
Tell us. Let us know.